Hey guys, it's Kerry. Lots of my favorite sea animals today. How do sharks detect prey? Sharks use the senses of smell, which is chemoreception, vision, hearing, the lateral line system, and electroreception for capturing prey. Cow-nose ray. It is a species of eagle ray. The cow-nose ray has a spine with a toxin close to the ray's body. It is coated with a weak venom. Leatherback sea turtle is the largest of all living turtles. It lacks a bony shell and its carapace is covered by skin and oily flesh, which is where it gets its name. Blue shark. They are viviparous and are noted for large litters of 25 to over 100 pups. Viviparity is the development of the embryo inside the body of the parent, leading to a live birth. Tiger shark is amongst the largest extant sharks. It ranks just behind the whale shark, the basking shark, and the great white shark. Ammonite is an extinct marine mollusk. They are more closely related to living coleoids such as octopus, squid, and cuttlefish than to the living nautilus. Octopus, like other cephalopods, it is bilaterally symmetric with 2 eyes and a beak with its mouth at the center point of the 8 limbs. With sharks, the lateral line system, which all fish possess, allows them to detect waves of pressure or mechanical disturbances in the water. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. The starfish have tube feet operated by a hydraulic system and a mouth at the center of the oral or lower surface. Loggerhead sea turtle. The shell is divided into 2 sections, carapace and plastron. The carapace is further divided into large plates or scutes. They cannot retract their heads or flippers into their shells. Walrus. They maintain a high body weight because the blubber stored underneath their skin keeps them warm and the fat provides energy to the walrus. They lack external ears. Humpback whale. The head and lower jaw are covered with knobs called tubercles, which are hair follicles and are characteristic of this species. The fluted tail, which typically rises above the surface when diving, has wavy trailing edges. Another tiger shark. Killer whale calf. An individual killer whale can often be identified from its dorsal fin and saddle patch. Variations such as nicks, scratches, and tears on the dorsal fin and a pattern of white or grey in the saddle patch are unique. They have exceptional echolocation abilities, detecting the location and characteristics of prey and other objects in the water by emitting clicks and listening for echoes. Spiny lobster. In some parts of the world, it is called a crayfish. They typically have a slightly compressed carapace, lacking any lateral ridges. They tend to live in crevices of rocks and coral reefs. They also lack chellae or claws like the true lobster. Clown triggerfish is diurnal, which means it's awake during the day feeding and rests at night time. It is solitary and defends its territory. Jellyfish. The bill can pulsate to provide propulsion and highly efficient locomotion. The tentacles are armed with stinging cells. Narwhal is most closely related to the beluga whale. Together, these 2 species comprise the only extant members of the family Monodontidae. The tusk is formed by a protruding canine tooth. shrimp, or prawn. They are an important part in the food chain. They are a source of food for larger animals ranging from fish to whales. The lemon shark often feeds at night. These sharks use electroreceptors to help find their prey. The females give birth to live young. The ampullae of Lorenzini are receptors that can detect weak electric fields. This sense is unique to sharks and their relatives. This would help a shark find a stingray buried in the sand. Queen triggerfish is usually found in coral and rocky reefs. It preys on a variety of invertebrates. Its favourite is the sea urchin. It can grow to 24 inches or 60 centimetres. Killer whale or orca. They are not considered a threat to humans, but there have been cases of captive orcas killing or injuring their handlers at marine theme parks. Bull shark. They are wider and heavier than any other requiem sharks of comparable length and are grey on top and white below. Frogfish is a member of the anglerfish family. Many species can change colour. They are small, short and stocky, and sometimes covered in spinels and other appendages to aid in camouflage. The emperor penguin is the tallest and heaviest of all living penguin species. The male emperor penguin must withstand the extreme Antarctic winter cold for more than 2 months while protecting his egg. Sea elephant. They aggregate in colonies on land during the breeding season. Each dominant male controls access to mating opportunities with a group of females called a harem. Males use their large inflatable noses during the breeding season to resonate sound when vocally threatening each other. Less dominant males are restricted to the fringes of a colony and will try to gain access to the females. The male will mount from behind, throw a flipper over the side of a female, grip her neck in his teeth and begin copulation. She will spread her hind flippers. Average time for copulation is 5 minutes. The male's penis has a baculum bone. Megalodon. It was a robust-looking shark, and they had a similar build to the great white shark. The jaws may have been blunter and wider than the great white shark, and the fins would have been similar in shape, also thicker due to its size. It had small, deep-set eyes. Its large size may have been due to climatic factors and the abundance of large prey. Great white shark is one of only a few sharks known to regularly lift its head above the sea surface to gaze at other objects such as prey. This is known as spy hopping. The bull shark is diatromous, meaning they can swim between salt and fresh water with ease. They are able to adapt to a wide range of salinity. Right whale is just behind the blue whale in sheer body mass. They were very popular with whalers because they had a plentiful supply of oil and baleen. During courtship, males gather into large groups to compete for a single female, suggesting that sperm competition is an important factor in mating behaviour. Manta ray. They have triangular pectoral fins, horn-shaped cephalic fins, and large forward-facing mouths. They are filter feeders and eat large quantities of zooplankton. Dugong. It eats seagrasses. It is restricted to the coastal habitats which support seagrass meadows. It has a fusiform body with no dorsal fin or hind limbs. The forelimbs or flippers are paddle-like. A shark's tongue appears to be fairly useless except for the cookie cutter shark. which uses the tongue to rip chunks of flesh out of their prey. Tiger shark. Their teeth are unique, with very sharp pronounced serrations and an unmistakable sideways pointing tips. Such dentition has developed to slice through flesh, bone, and even turtle shells. Short fin mako shark. It is on record as the fastest swimming shark, capable of bursts of speed up to 68 kilometers per hour. Mako shark. There are two living species, the short fin mako shark and the much rarer long fin mako shark. Piranha or piranhas have a single row of sharp teeth in both jaws. The teeth are tightly packed and interlocking. Horseshoe crab is not a real crab. They live primarily in and around shallow coastal waters on soft sandy or muddy bottoms. They are found on the ocean floor, searching for worms and mollusks. The sperm whale is a pelagic mammal, meaning it lives in the open ocean. It is the largest of the toothed whales and the largest toothed predator. I'm saving these for later. Axolotl. These Mexican salamanders are amphibians that spend their whole life underwater. They are able to regenerate lost body parts. Piranha. Their strong jaws hold sharp triangular teeth that meet in a scissor-like bite. Hawksbill turtle. They have a pointed beak which resembles those of birds. Females return to the same nesting grounds where they were born to lay their eggs. Right whale. They are baleen whales with bow-shaped lower jaw and a head that is up to 1/4 of the body length. They measure up to 18 meters in length. Sperm whale. They have the largest brain of any living animal. The longest recorded dive for a sperm whale was in excess of 2 hours. Sawfish. They prefer shallow coastal waters and even swim in freshwater river systems. Sawfish eat fish and crustaceans. The saw is key to catching and killing prey, in addition to its use as a weapon or digging tool. The saw or the rostrum has small pores that can detect electric fields produced by prey. Koi fish. They feed on benthic organisms and plants. Pufferfish can inflate into a ball shape to evade predators. They fill their elastic stomachs with huge amounts of water or air. The majority of pufferfish are toxic, with some among the most poisonous vertebrates in the world. Flea hatchling. They reach maturity between 7 and 15 years of age. Anglerfish. They are bony fish, named for their characteristic mode of predation in which a modified luminescent fin acts as a lure for other fish. Coelacanths. They are nocturnal piscivores that feed mainly on benthic smaller fish and various cephalopods. They are passive drift feeders. Angel shark. Their unique features are the rounded tip of the nose, the 7 gills instead of 5, and only 1 dorsal fin. Anomalocaris. They are extinct. They are distantly related to modern-day arthropods, including crabs and lobsters. Cuperoceras was a genus of nautiloid cephalopod from the Permian period that resembled a spiny ammonite. Pretoxyrhina was one of the largest sharks and a formidable predator in the late Cretaceous seas. Crocodile. They eat mainly fish, turtles, birds, and other small animals. They capture water animals in their jaws with a sideways motion. They seize land animals by the feet and drag them towards the water. After crocodiles mate, the female lays eggs. Some types can lay up to more than 100 eggs. Green sea turtle. They are one of the world's largest species of turtle, weighing between 65 and 130 kilograms. Hermit crab. Hatchlings are born in the water and remain there for a time. They molt up to 6 times to reach full crab form. Humpback calf. Ichthyosaurus. They use their fins for swimming. They lived in the sea and were incapable of returning to land. Their tails had a large crescent-shaped fin. Leatherback turtle. The leatherback shell is leathery. It feels almost rubbery. Liopleurodon was a large species of pliosaur. It was an apex predator in the Upper Jurassic seas around 160 to 155 million years ago. It grew to about 6.5 meters and it was a relative of Pliosaurus and Kronosaurus. Lobster. They have 2 big claws and 8 walking legs. Megalodon ruled the seas from about 17 million years ago up to almost 3 million years ago. This colossal predator reached lengths of up to 20 meters. The only marine animal ever to outweigh the massive megalodon is the blue whale, which weighs up to 200 tons, which would be just more than double the size of megalodon. Its jaws could open wide enough to swallow 2 adults standing side by side. Giant squid. Along with their cousin the colossal squid, they have beach ball-sized eyes. Their eyes are the largest eyes in the animal kingdom and are about 10 inches or 25 centimeters in diameter. Their big eyes help them to spy objects in the dark depths where most of them live. Blue-ringed octopus. They are usually nocturnal, emerging at night to hunt crustaceans and small fish. The brightly coloured rings are a warning to would-be predators. Blue sea dragon swallows air bubbles that allow it to float on the ocean surface upside down. So the interesting blue and white colour is actually the bottom side of the blue dragon. Seahorse. They come in many colours, varying from grey, orange, brown, yellow, red and black. Shrimp. They will eat algae, dead and living plants, worms, fish, snails and other dead shrimp. Cuttlefish. Coelursuchus. Basilosaurus. Basilisk. Octopus baby. Sea star. Kronosaurus, Mosasaurus, Axolotl, Emperor penguin and chick, horseshoe crab, nautilus, ammonite pleuroceras, ammonite brevetoceras, orthoceras, belemnite, trilobite, Cephalopods, Helicoprion, sea elephant, manatee, sea lion, largemouth bass, salmon, piranha, sailfish, red-eared slider turtle, goblin sharks, narwhal, weedy sea dragon. Please stay and watch another video with me. I love to read your comments. Thank you for watching my video. See you again soon. See you guys in my next video.